My Renaissance, I was sitting outside today in that car while I was in the food stamp line. I was like, oh, Lord, I just need to be blessed with working from home job. So I don't have to be out here tearing up my tires, man.
What kind of job you gonna do at home? You gonna travel folks being at home? You know you like driving.
No, I don't. Who told you that?
That lady with them things in her
I
head.
drive because I have to work. I drive because I get motion sickness on the passenger side or the back seat. So I
Well,
have nobody to drive me without me getting sick.
sometimes it's good to get sick.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Throwing up everywhere. Pete said I would be fine for 6 months. If y'all saw my spare room, y'all will think I was paranoid. Better say it's better to have
Tend to
than
have
not
more.
have it at all. Cause peace, you ain't talking about you sing. Yeah, I think I showed y'all pictures of my my prepping room. I had stuff all over my houses, up on the beds, up in closets, everywhere had stuff prepped.
Hey,
Even
son.
in the garage. What's
Hey,
up,
Miss
Miss
T.
T? Even in the garage, the right time of the year, 2 weeks would be a treat. What you said?
Hello, Susan Margeron.
Never had an issue finding toilet paper. Karen, them folks, hey, Miss T with the T Prepper 1013. Welcome in. My bad. I seen Escape Plan B, and I naturally thought you were talking about my marriage. I'm not about to play with you, Prepper 1013. I'm not about to play with you, bro. What's up, Suzanne Margeron?
Deal with it, prepper. Deal with it.
Yeah, baby, you chose to be locked down. You chose to be locked down. Stay locked down. That's the only thing I don't like is the rotation of the stash. Ugh. But if you get into a habit of using it, it's easy. You know what? I could kick myself. I was in that storage for 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. And I still could kick myself because all that prep, I'm throwing it in the garbage. All that food has got to go in the garbage. And I wish on my mind, I was trying to get everything out to get put in the storage to get everything out the house. I gave all the water away. What I should have did was gave all the food away too, and I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking that my stuff was gonna be in storage that long.
Well, you should have been going to the storage and get some of the food out instead of going to
I
the
couldn't
grocery.
get it. It wasn't even a room to even walk in the storage. That's how packed my storages were. Jigs, when I say I had a whole Walmart in 2 units, that's how much prep I had. And half of it was of food. So I was looking at it and I was like, because I was just throwing cases of stuff in the garbage, just throwing cases of stuff in the garbage. And I was like, why didn't I have the mind to give this food to people who actually could have used it? So I invited the mice to my storage because of the food.
Well, you threw stuff away Saturday and Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
You had canned goods, and it wasn't swollen and it wasn't dried out.
I hadn't got to the canned goods yet.
All right, then you still got a chance to bless some folks.
But why would I trust that? It's been sitting in storage since 2023.
Tampa.
And I
If they,
started prepping since 2018.
let me see what I got.
I don't want to make nobody sick, Jigs.
You see the expiration date on that?
Ain't no expiration date on that honey.
Thank you. You answered the
That's
question.
honey. It's
The
different
point,
from
the
a
point I'm
can.
making is they put an expiration date on there so that you will go to the store. When this is up, you will go to the store and buy some more. All the expiration dates does not expire. It's stuff that's in cans. If the can is swollen, okay, you get rid of it. But if that can is not swollen, don't do it.
Well, I
Yeah.
had cans that had rust on it and everything. I knew I threw them in the garbage.
When I cleaned up my mother's house, I had some maracas in there. There was cans that were never open, and that stuff dried up, and it sounded like some maracas.
Yeah. I just don't want to make nobody sick. Huga said permanent marker on top of those jars and cans make rotation easy. And I did that. I used to do that too. Oh gosh. I used to wipe off marker literally right on my chest freezer with dates so I don't have to open it to decide what I want. I throw away my wife's food she cooked, and I think, man, I could have given this food away. Then I remember why I'm throwing the food away to begin with. But Prepper 1013, why even let her cook if you're not going to eat it? That's wasted money.
To make her feel good.
I guess. What's up, Mike? P said canned goods don't expire.
That's why I said the only time you get rid of that is if it's like swollen, if it's expanding, then you might want to get rid of it. But other than that, you check it out, and if it tastes good, keep on eating.
What's up, Angela? Welcome in, guys. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up.
Hey, Angela.
So, the next point we're making, we talked about the state plan. This is the GO plan, bug out plan. If your home is no longer safe, fire, flood, and civil unrest, you need a fast exit strategy. Go bags packed and ready, important documents in waterproof folder, meeting location if family is separated, multiple routes out of town, gas tank never below half. Routes keep you grounded. Roads give you options. So everybody said, answer the question that's coming in. If you had 10 minutes to leave, what are you grabbing? What's up, LGG? Hey, DCB.
Hey, LGG.
Welcome in. Mike said, hey, everybody in the bushes. I'm in the bushes a minute. I'm starving. You didn't eat one of them little squirrels you said you was taking? So when we talk about bug out plan, do you guys have your bug out plan together? LG said she got her go bag. Like, what do you put in a go bag?
You have it, but the thing to it is when you got mates and you're not thinking on the same level, no.
Right. But what do you put in a go bag? What's up, Treasure? Welcome, man.
The go bag is let me see, shirt, pants, underwear, socks, another pair of shoes, some snacks, which is food. If you're military, MREs, but the civilian world also has MREs. You won't put enough stuff in there to last at least 2 to 3 days.
See, y'all say go bag and a case of water, baby.
Go bag, filtration straw.
Dogs go bag, water, dogs. I keep paper maps too, looking like MapQuest and paper maps showing how to get to my mom's in the mountain and my daughter in North Carolina. And how many of you guys know how to read a map? I don't know how to read no map, Jigs.
I keep a paper map in my truck. You need to get an old one and then the up-to-date one.
But what would you get an old map from?
Whew, that's a hard place now.
Thank you. Speaking of bushes, drop that beat. Hold on. Hold on.
Queen of the creek. I see you watching, I see you lurking, showing that love, yeah, I know you working. Hands in the air, let's vibe, let's speak. Bush people rocking with the queen of the creek. Turn me up through the bass, yeah, the vibe so deep. From the chat to the fam, yeah, we all gon' eat. Every like, every share, yeah, I see that move. Ain't no fake, just real, yeah, we keep that groove. We don't fall, we don't fold, we just build and rise. Every stream, every dream, yeah, we touch that sky. Tampa Queen set the tone, yeah, the love too strong. When the fam come together, we can't do no wrong. I see you watching, I see you lurking, showing that love, yeah, I know you working. Hands in the air, let's vibe, let's speak. Bush people rocking with the queen
Shout out to you bush people. Come on out them bushes. Get down in this chat. Let us know where you chiming in from. What's up, Bud Files? Hey. Go bag in car. Go bag in my second location. Go bag in my New York City location. Okay, JLGG. DCBs, how you doing? Unique said, I love maps. I have a Gazetter in my car always. What the world is a Gazetter?
It has to be a map.
Is that what that is?
Let me see what it is. I forgot what I got. The electronic one. I got 2 of those, and I also have the one that's naturally in my vehicle, and the paper maps.
Okay. See, y'all say I read a map. That's how I started when traveling. But I guess I'm gonna be learning how to do a map soon. Medication, first aid kit, freeze dried food, knives, flashlight, good food, and a portable dog dish. And Atlas, so I can use a map, a 5-star kit. Girl, you ready, Nisa girl? You ready? What's up, Bud Files? Welcome in. Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us.
Hey,
I could read a map. What my
Bud Files, how you doing? Treasures, how you doing?
She said, hey. She over here dancing. She mustn't play that for KK. A go bag, flashlight, map, food, water, socks, raincoat, coat, bug spray. Don't do bugs. Bandana. What is that?
This?
Yeah, I said that. What is this?
Well, I figured you was talking about something that you were reading. This is my everyday bag, and it's been in here for about 3-4 days now. And this is the stuff that I need for emergency if I'm out on the road.
Okay, but what's in it?
A whole bunch of good stuff.
Well, you can show it to us.
Oh, Lordy.
How you gonna owl up a green bag and don't want to show us the content in it?
Got my hat, sanitizer, light, multi-knife, all that good stuff together. Markers, pencils. Solar power band. Something else I got in here somewhere. Got me some pen paper. That right there is an igniter.
Talking about to start a fire?
Yep.
Okay.
This is the one I had the other day when I showed you my fishing pole.
Oh, but you don't know what.
I keep paracord in here. My fishing pole. Candles, matches. My fishing gear.
That bag sure got a lot in it.
Cotton balls.
Oh, she said it's some detail.
Pains.
You better get you some of that My Renaissance pain minimizer.
Toothbrush, wipes. That's to get that clear water. Gloves, a blanket. First aid. Some small zip ties.
Okay. That little bag got a lot of stuff in it.
Another mask that I put on if it's not clean around there. This is the one that folks really don't think about. Everybody want to get these drinking bottles and all that stuff. This is nothing more than a water bottle. I pressed it, sucked the air out, and put the cap on it. So if you need something to drink out, all you do is take the cap off, blow it up, put you some water in there.
Wow. I sure didn't think about that.
Spare batteries, 9-volt. Oh, hold on, where the fishing pole at? Another knife, phone cord. I got some more pockets in here somewhere. All right, where the fishing pole at? They're in the back. That's the fishing pole. Now, what else? What else? What else? Oh, another ferro rod. Can opener.
All of that in that little bitty bag.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Memories.
I got a kit with fishing kit too.
I had another one. These are straight cotton balls, but I got another one where it's cotton balls, and they have Tampa. We're being serious right now.
No, you think so? Now you got to pack all that back up.
Yeah, I ain't got a problem with that. That just lets me see what's in here. Anything else I want to put, but I got one that has cotton balls and it has Vaseline all over it.
But you know what, James? I need to be serious, like being seriously. I need to create me a bag to keep in my car at all times. Because like that the kids was on the side of the highway. All I can do was go live and hang out with
This is what this is. This is for my truck, and I also got a bag that's for my wife, and it also has food in hers. And it also has blankets. There's 3 what's them Dollar Tree, not Dollar Tree, Family Dollar blankets that's rolled up. I got 3 of them in there in case there's an extra person. But there's one for her, one for my grandson, and if there's another person with them.
Yeah, Hugo said, assume your bag will get wet, so put everything in Ziploc bag.
That's it.
Yeah, and a water filter. I got some flat water bags too. See, I got to create a bug out bag to put in my car, and I need to figure out what to put in there for me and Mackenzie.
What you
also, I need a bag to put in there, so because people put their luggage in my trunk when I pick them up to take to the airport, and I don't need nobody messing with that bag.
You could put it where your tire go at, or you could put it on the side of your vehicle where the fender's at. They have that little slot up in there. You can stick it all the way up in there, or take and put a little rope on it or whatever, and tie it to the lift that raised the truck up. Tie it onto that so that if somebody grab it or whatever, they will know.
Okay. I have a life straw since I have an iodine allergy.
Hey.
Is that what that is?
That's a life straw.
But does it really work?
Well, let me see. I think I got one in my bedroom that I used before. And to be truthful, all I did was city water, because city water is bad. So that's what I did.
Baby, you ain't gotta tell me that. All faucet water is gross. Powerade packs and Carnation instant breakfast packs are lightweight. Hugo said, explain to her what a Silcock key is. What's a Silcock key?
Explain what a Silcock key. Silcock key. I don't know, Hugo.
She needs a tire where that tire go. What you said.
That's true.
That's true. What you said, my Renaissance. I like the Sawyer mini filters. Okay, what's a Sawyer mini filter? I look like I need to be Googling some stuff.
I honestly don't know about that one. She said
Silcock. What?
That got lures,
Is this
floaters,
right here, Jack?
hooks, and everything. I don't know what that is.
It's a Silcock key.
Oh, okay. I remember what I know what it is now. If you're in the city and you go by certain buildings and stuff, they got different ways of cutting their water off, and that right there will help you turn it on.
Oh, so to help you steal some water.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do when you got to do it.
Who that's supposed to be? Simba. Okay. I have a Sawyer Mini. I want to know what this Sawyer Mini is now. Let me look this up. Sawyer Mini. Is it so? It's a mini water filter. Oh, is this right here, Jay?
That still work. Hey. Well, let me look at the name and see what.
It's a Sawyer Mini water filter.
Light flat battery still good in this fella.
Walmart got them for $38.
Sanitation prison. Now this one just say personal water filter.
All right. The last point of tonight's topic. If the grid went down tonight, what would you do? What's your plan B? Before I get into that, let's say happy birthday to all you March babies.
It's your day, king. It's your day, queen. Light that candle, let your soul gleam. Hands up high, make the world know your name. We celebrating you, no shame in the flame.
Yeah, you made it. Another lap round the sun. Storms came hard, but you never did run. Held your ground with that fire in your chest. Now we toast to your life, cause you not like the rest. You the backbone, the truth, the fight. You shine like a porch light in the middle of night. From the creek to the stars, we lift you today. Put your crown on right, let the music play. Happy birthday! Stand tall, don't fold. You a story still writing in letters of gold. From the dirt to the sky, you rise each way. So we sing it loud. Happy birthday. Celebrate, elevate, live it your way. Tampa Creek, love every step of the way. You're the spark, the wave, the heat, the flame. Own it now, go on, rep your name.
One shot, one cake, one flame lit. One king, one queen, too real to quit. Another year wiser, stronger, bold. You're a legend, baby, pure solid gold.
It's your day, king. It's your day, queen. Let it shine bright, live that dream. From Tampa Creek with that soul and sway. Happy birthday, go on and slay.
Happy birthday, March babies. And
I didn't show the other one. I got 4 knives in here.
Booger said, G Mama, man, my Renaissance grandmama, I know you got it going on. I do. I most definitely need to make sure. She said she have the fitty. Is that a word?
I don't see what.
FIT.
Fit it. I have to fit it.
Hey, Nikki. Welcome in.
Hey, Nikki.
I have the filter straw. See, I don't have a bug out bag. I've never had a bug out bag because I was just planning on bugging in. But I didn't learn out about bug out bags until I came into the community. Hey, Jackie. Welcome in. So I do need to create Mackenzie bug out bag for her and one for me.
Right.
Okay.
CB, what's up? If the grid goes down tonight, I'm going to bed about it. I'm already where I gotta get to. Oh, okay. He's, in other words, he ain't leaving the house.
What you say? He gonna bug in. Happy
And see,
man.
now that's another thing too. Now, if I was
Hey,
able to
Bougie.
build a house, say again, Tom.
I was saying, hey to Bougie.
If I was able to build a house from the ground up, there will be at least 2 metal containers up under my house. The house will be built on top of it with at least 2 exits. One to be a quarter mile down the road, or it'll be somewhere on my property where I can come out, and then the one that comes out in the house.
Right. I have one of those too, LG, a battery operated. That's why I'm so desperate trying to get into my storages to consolidate them. I put up about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I put about 7 metal shelves up in my storage along the wall so I can store the stuff that I'm actually keeping along with some of the preps that I'm keeping. Girl, how you just cut your leg?
Because I was scratching it.
Well, stop scratching it.
There was a bullet right there from the scooter and I scratched it. And it started
If you got an itch, you got a scratch, Tampa.
You done scratched the skin off of it.
I
Now she
scratched
bleeding.
the blue.
Get a
Come in, you
band-aid.
won't get my first aid kit.
I know. Get the band-aid out of the wallet.
What girl?
Get the alcohol.
Yeah, get some alcohol.
Get the alcohol. She
Look,
don't
girl,
scratch again.
She
You
said,
want me
what?
to burn?
It's gonna burn if you put it on. There's some witch haze
Really
over there.
over here?
Girl, go get that witch haze over there.
Right here.
We'll clean it with the witch haze. Get your cotton ball.
Wait.
Welcome in, everybody. She tried to sing along.
Hey, bougie.
Bougie. So we talked about the state plan, which is the bug-in plan. We talked about the go plan, which is the bug-out plan. The third one is the long-term plan, which is the resilient plan. This is where your homestead heart shine, your garden, your farming, and all of that shines. Which meaning your resilient plan, which is the long-term plan, is the garden skills, basic medical knowledge, community relationship, bartering skills, backup income ideas, and practical skills, canning, repairs, sewing, etc. Preparation isn't fear, it's confidence.
It's good to have money, but when things get hard, money ain't gonna buy you what you need. You're gonna have to barter, so you're gonna have to a little extra food and stuff.
What you say, like that man on that movie, Leave the World Behind. He said, "What I need this for?" He said, "Man, so I got $1,000." He said, "What I need this for?"
This is so everywhere here all day.
Mackenzie, I don't even got a band-aid in here.
I just saw a bag.
Backups to your
I
backup.
don't see no band-aid.
That's it. You always gotta have a backup for your backup.
Right.
Can you help me with the witch haze?
I don't even have no band-aid. They in the car. Dang it. You're always scratching up stuff.
Well, it was a bullet.
Good old fashioned.
It's
Get some toilet paper and put it on there, and get one of her barrette, not a barrette, one of them head ties, and just put it around her leg temporary.
You want to cut her circulation out, ain't you?
Nope. I didn't say tight. I didn't say tight. I said put it on.
So the first question is,
So do I just keep
you got me playing in the background?
Who?
You.
Ah,
You hear yourself in the background?
Mm-hmm.
I don't hear you in the background.
Hey, CB, welcome in. Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up.
do I keep doing this or do I
Two,
keep
two is one, one is none.
Yeah.
Yes, 2 is 1 and 1 is none. Get your back up.
My birthday is in 20 days. Okay, Storms. Do you think, this is questions for everybody, and Jegs too. Do you think most Americans are prepared?
No.
No. No. No. What Bishop Bullwinkle say? Hell to the no, to the no. No. You can live 3 weeks without food, but only 3 days without water.
Well, that's when you have to learn to drink your own piss.
Ew.
You can say ooh all you want, but I got me a straw.
Ugh, gross. Too early to have it, Mac. I am not in no hurry. Ha 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 ha. LG said, Tampa, start collecting what you need in a bag until you get a bag you want to travel with. Okay, LG. When I get my underground, I'm definitely bugging in. I wouldn't mind having me a bunker. Matter of fact, Jags, I wouldn't mind having a cave and have me a house built inside.
Hey, anything work.
Right. I seen some amazing bunkers though. Some storms better. I say it now. I'm old and forget the daily. Like people just don't realize most of America is not. If they shut the grid down over the whole United States, what do you think will happen?
Something orange gonna have a fit because he didn't do it.
Right. Mosquito bites are so hard not to scratch. It wasn't a mosquito bite, Prepper 10. She scratched herself on her scooter.
And every time,
Blue.
Well, she bruised herself on her scooter, and now she done scraped the skin out.
right.
Where's
Bougie made a point.
What
They are
Bougie
not
said?
ready every time they say boo. They go clean out the supermarket.
Go buy all the toilet tissue. She got to learn the hard way, Tampa alcohol.
I'd rather have a clean butt than to eat.
Mm. That's my mom's compound in the mountain. I would love to have a family compound with people of like-mindedness. Just because we say we family don't mean we family.
Tenfold.
Yeah. So I wouldn't mind having a family compound.
Simply
I wouldn't
Buzz.
mind having me
Simply
a
Buzz, welcome in.
tiny house community. Like that's my goal, ultimate goal. Backups to your backups, Hookah says.
Yeah, as soon as I get blessed with this big piece I'm looking for.
Who you talking to?
Which one?
LG, I did have a Band-Aid in there. She took the last Band-Aid, and I forgot to put some more in there. But they in the car. What's up, Miss J.K. Garden? She said, absolutely not. No. They ain't even prepared to go into work tomorrow. What you said, Storm said, it's thorough. Absolutely. I am a hookah through and through, no stress, and everything flowing smoothly. Americans don't think anything can pop off. They believe the propaganda. Right.
Yes, they do.
Right.
They are too busy dancing and tic-tacking.
I was over there dancing on the tic-tacking, but I know I need to be prepared. They not ready when every time they say boo, they click. Girl, when this little last storm here, with all the 18 inches of snow we had, it was so many people in the supermarket, and I was looking at them like, why y'all do this every time? What happens when you can't do this? What happens when you can't even go out your door to go get what you need?
Beating on the neighbors, though.
C-19 should have woken everybody up, but it didn't. It's like it made them stupider and stupider.
And there's something shady about that C-19.
What you say? Say it for the people in the bushes.
Shady with the C-19. Shady.
Pour water. Everybody needs clean water. That's why I'm so desperate to get me my stuff out of storage, man. Like I got so much prep. I'm pissed. I think folks in the city will have much harder times than us country mice. What you say happened, Matt?
Yes, they will.
What's up, Simple Bell? Good thing spring is coming because the grid down in the middle of the winter will be so much worse. No, Unique. I think grid down being in the winter is better than being in the summer.
Everybody don't like moving around in the cold, Tampa.
First of all, you can put on layers. Layers in the wintertime. If your grid go down in the summertime in the dead heat of the summer,
you could take off layers.
You still gonna be hot. Yes, I don't care what you take off. You're gonna be doing what you're doing.
That's all right. I could deal with it.
P said chaos is going to happen, and it's happening. It's happening all around us. That's the reason why they got all these distractions going on. They got everybody paying attention to the right. And ain't nobody paying attention to the left.
In reality, you better watch both hands.
You better watch both. You better watch the right and the right. Matter of fact, you better watch the right, the left, the top, and the bottom. And you better watch what's behind you, too. They put all these things out here to distract people because we lose focus really quick. Every snowstorm, they run for the milk and right, Hooga. I seen a video of a lady that I follow named Jess. Name of her YouTube channel is called Roots and Refuge. And when they had that bad storm or whatever that was up in South Carolina, she did a video of going to get milk, bread, and something else she had on there. It was milk, bread, and something else. So what she did was she and her husband walked outside on their property. The husband milked the cow. She checked off milk.
That's it.
She went in the kitchen, made fresh loaves of bread. Check. And I think she went to her canning pantry or her stock room and did something else. And then she checked it out. Didn't have to leave the property for nothing.
And that's a good thing.
Right. So, and she was talking about everybody running to the store, buying all this stuff. If you able to do these things at home, why not try?
And you can.
Yeah. But so many people always have it in their head. Oh, I ain't got time for that. I don't know how to do that. I can't do this. I don't know how to do that. That's just not me. That's not what I'm about. I don't want to learn how to do two ingredient breads or 3 ingredient bread. I want to go to the store and get some bread that I can't even pronounce the names of the ingredients on it.
I tell you, if I had some 2 or 3 year old steak up in there, it's gonna get ate.
Man, I think this lady, I want to tell you her name is the Closet Queen, the Queen Closet, whatever this lady's name is. I can't think of the name. She got 7 upright freezers. She has some coolers. And in one cooler, she has beef, one cooler pork, one refrigerator beef, pork, chicken, some other stuff. And her whole house is like half on, it's on the grid, but then her house is not on grid. Because if the power went out, she would have power for over a year or so. The power company buys back her power because that's how much her solar and stuff is, and she does her Sam's and Costco hauls with the checks that she get back from the utility company. But they don't go to the grocery store for nothing because when you buy a whole cow, a whole pig, whole turkeys, chickens, or whatever you buying.
Depending on how many people in your family, if there's 4 people in your family, a cow will last you a whole year.
Right. But people don't want to buy like that. They want to go up there and get that meat from the Wally World. And by the time they put it in their cart, it done changed another color.
What was that? 1, 2, I had 6 cases of chicken, I believe it was. And I still got chicken in the freezer now. And this was December 2024. Yeah, it had to be 24.
Yeah. I met a farmer out here in Indiana that I used to deliver to, and I was going to buy a whole cow from them and their chickens and all that type of stuff. But I was like, I don't eat beef like that. I don't eat steaks.
So it'll last even longer.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even eat that type of stuff because they sold a half a cow and a whole cow, like a quarter cow, half a cow, and then a whole cow.
Whole cow.
Yeah, and
that's $3,000 right there.
Yep, it was
for that whole cow.
Whole cow. Mm-hmm. And which I still could do that if I was in my own spot, but I don't eat ground beef like I don't eat red meat like that.
Prepared with the weather system along once I had prepping for my hurricane.
She said she want a compound too. It's something she want to work on.
Mm-hmm.
Who could say if the SHI hit the fan, just run in circles screaming like your hair is on fire? That's what a lot of people gonna do if their grid go down. That's what a lot of people gonna do if they just say martial law and you can't go out your door.
Well, the only good thing to that, I can't go out my door and you sure can't come in it.
What you said. What you said. What you said, Tampa, about the C-19. What did I say about the C-19?
A whole bunch.
I know, because the C-19 messed me up. I was sick for 30 days. I lost 36 pounds. Granted, I lost weight. I got from a size extra large to a size medium, but I wasn't trying to lose weight that way. But if it wasn't for my preps, I don't know what I would have did. Because I was just that sick to the point that I couldn't even leave the house.
I used to always keep MREs, but I got civilian world MREs now. They're not as good as the military one, but hey, they're MREs.
Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. We appreciate y'all hanging out. What's up, Cool Gamer? Who can say, imagine these teens with no cell phone. Yeah.
And my Renaissance grandma, I got a bunch of tarps. They
should have learned. Right. But you are aware, Tampa. Most Americans ain't aware. Right. I started prepping in 2017, but I didn't get serious until 2018. I was not a gardener. I didn't get into the gardening stuff until I came into YouTube and started watching the community. But I've always been a prepper, and I'm always going to be a prepper. But I most definitely want to be able to step my game up because I've been watching
growing in faith, farmer,
and doing freezer meals and freeze drying food, prepping and canning. Like I follow this one lady, man. This woman got it going on. She walked down there in her basement. She got like a whole section of canning pantry, like nothing but canning food, right? Then the next section, she got store-bought dry food that she buys. Then she got another storage area for overstock. And I'm like, this lady had 4 different areas along with her garden stuff, and she lives up there in Canada. I was like, baby, to be able to step my game up like that, what will your temps for extra week next week be? I'm not sure, LG, but I do know on another day that is sunny, I'm taking another day off and go back in that storage. Because the 2 days that I went in there, they were sunny. She said the dumbest we will have to worry about are the people who, without their meds, keeping them civil. Right. Folks will freeze like they did in Nashville. That's absolutely correct. Yep, hit the thumbs up, family. Okay, so
one thing that's not in the house that I kind of wish I would hurry up and get, I want a camper for my truck.
Okay, tomorrow one of them things that go over there. I know what you're talking about. I see a lot of people have their roofs of right, don't need nothing, just is good. Right. Roofs and refuge just is good. They moved. They were living in Arkansas. And they moved
to South Carolina.
Yep. And the lady that there was a neighbor, which was Jill. They bought their old property in Arkansas, which is Whispering Willow Farms.
Mhm.
So I follow a lot. I don't care what you teaching. If I can learn something from you, I'm watching you. Like I'm gonna learn how to do bees. We talking about bees.
So you don't learn how to turn a bad situation into a sweet situation watching me, huh?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No.
Say what you want to say. Say what you want to say.
Grounded for Life said, I am sitting here thinking how unprepared I am. I will work on it and putting things together this weekend. I understand Grounded for Life.
Don't do it this weekend. Do it a portion. Do some now, do some later. Because if you say you're doing it all right now, you ain't gonna do it.
Look, Bruiser said they are so ridiculous here in South Carolina. They clean the whole bread shelf out and the milk fridge, everything just gone. Like I just don't understand. They moved from Arkansas 4 years ago. I wonder what heads up they got. I know she almost at 1 million subscriber, LGG, and she had did a video. She was like, I don't know who would watch my video. Now she got 2 channels.
Mm-hmm.
I've never understood the milk and bread crisis since you can freeze bread and there are shelf stable or powdered milk. I don't understand. Bread is the easiest thing you can make. The easiest thing you can make.
And I've got powdered milk.
Everybody should be prepared with the weather systems alone. Once I had to prep for my first hurricane, I reminded
Lisa Stocks.
Right. Welcome in, Lisa. Simply Bell said that part, Jigs. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What scares people more? Lack of food or lack of control?
Knowing that orange guy's in control right now.
I think lack of control too. But it could be both. Because
eventually it will be both. Eventually.
Hey, Ron with Face Farmer, how you doing? Because, Jakes, if you look at it, the grocery stores ain't got the food that they say they got.
Right.
They ain't got that. They try to make it look, you know, that pretty face where they pull stuff to the front to make it look like it's full in the front. But if you look behind there, it ain't hollering nothing back there.
Hey, they want your money.
That they do.
They know the situation, so the prices on everything going up.
Right, Hooga, baby. I love me some yard sales. Yard sales, Goodwill, secondhand store, baby. I told myself I was going to start thrifting for supplies. I'm
looking for some big pots now. Some giant pots, y'all. You got some big pots? Let me know.
I sure looking for some. I follow Country Life Vlog. If you ever seen Country Life Vlog, this lady over here in this foreign country, she cooks everything outdoors. Her pots be big. Yeah. Like she got some big, nice pots. I was like that. Where you get them bowls and pots from? But she cook everything outdoors. My husband and son-in-law got together and purchased a whole cow, and we divided between the 3 families. My husband and I still have meat from a year ago.
That's
and
right.
We still rotate. Pizza, ain't nothing wrong with that.
When you can get a family and you split that meat up between your family, that works. Don't be jealous, stingy, whatever. Everybody give up that $500, and we're going to take this meat home, and we're going to be happy and live full.
So Hooga says she converted a cargo trailer into a camper, bug out vehicle. But James, one of my customers, when I was delivering for FedEx Ground, he was a hunter. He deer hunt.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "You like deer?" I said, "I ain't never tasted no deer." And my daughter on the side of me, "Ooh, I just love deer jerky and deer this and deer sausage."
And I ain't even had it. She just heard about it, so she had it, huh?
So he called me one night. He said, "Miss Pam," I said, "Yes." He said, "Where you at?" I said, "I'm outside of Zena's." He said, "I got you a deer." I said, "What you got me a deer for?" I didn't ask you for no deer. I said, "I don't know how to cut no deer up." So he had cut it up in the spot parts that they were supposed to be cut up. He labeled it, and I took the whole box. I divided it with what my daughter was gonna keep, and 2 other people. I gave them their portion, and that was it because I don't eat no deer. But the fact that he hunted and gave me a whole deer,
Right.
cut it up, label it, put it in. He vacuum sealed each part.
Right.
Yeah.
Furball, you're absolutely correct. To everyone feeling unprepared, just take your time and be consistent with your shopping. Every time you go shopping, just quietly buy a little extra at a time. Hide from the hardened zone of 10A.
She got a book, LG. I gotta go look for that. I do know Kaylee at the Honested got a book that I want. She got the Beekeeper's Apothecary book that I want.
Yeah.
And I want that book like yesterday. I want that book so bad. Simply Bell said lack of control. Bougie said lack of control. Unique said they have a free beginner beekeeper class coming up here, but it's the same day as my main move. Oh, well, Jay's gonna be on the show tomorrow night talking about bees, how to become a beekeeper. I'm gonna see if I can get Sarah to come up too. Lack of control. To everyone feeling unprepared. Oh, you read that?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Furball. Hey.
Just by a little bit at a time.
Welcome in, Furball. Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. We appreciate you hanging out with us.
Yeah, now I tell you a little thing about my family up north. They don't know nothing about prepping. They don't know nothing about prepping. But 1 or 2 of them, you can go to their house and you can't even walk around in their house because it's full with canned goods and everything else that they just go to the store and buy. But they don't know nothing about prepping.
Right. So Syria said, we're not getting no stuff in. We existing off the preps the corporation has stored.
That too.
My Renaissance said, grounded for life, Gardner. The time is definitely now. With what's going on in the Middle East, a lot of supplies not make it this way. Right. A lot of the stuff that's being shipped to the U.S. is coming from China and some other places.
And a lot of it's just sitting there in the water. It's not moving at all.
She said, Bambi appreciates you, Tampa. I'm not eating little Bambi. I'm not eating little Bambi, little Peter Rabbit, little Turtle, the tortoise, none of that. What's up, Kato family? Welcome in.
Hey, Kato.
My ultimate goal is to learn how to forage. Give me that book, Mackenzie.
It's
That
the
Phil got
beekeeper.
My ultimate goal is to
Apothecary
learn how to
is
forage.
expensive.
Who in this community
Expensive.
knows how to forage? What's up, True? What's up, True? What's up, Kato family? Give me the book. Tampa Restaurant Depot Supplies has big pots. Ooh, I don't think we got one of those, True. So, guys, how many of you guys know how to forage? This book right here is so good. You see all the nice, colorful pictures it has in it. But yeah, if you have not gotten this book, this is a good resource to have in your library.
I got it.
I said it right, Jegs, library.
A library.
Yeah, because you know it's a library. They be just lying up in there.
I still use the military term that I was trained when I was in the military. If you see a food and you think it's food, and what you do is you take it and you rub it on the bottom portion of your lip. You rub it on the bottom portion of the lip. If it start itching and all that stuff, do not eat it. Do not eat it. I can forage dandelions. Yes, you can, Nikki. I have some print books and electronic books foraging. Okay, the electronic is good too, but if we have a problem where ain't no electricity and the electronical stuff stopped working due to one of them electrical blasts that they'll be throwing at us, how is it going to work? How is it going to work if you don't have any electricity? Yeah, mushrooms. Same thing with mushrooms. You just got to be careful with your mushrooms. I heard a name called weeds, yard, and food. Yeah, and your yard is the first place you need to start foraging. For if you got small yard, big yard, that is where you start foraging at.
So I have 2 other books, guys, if you're interested in foraging. And one of them, well, they're the Peterson Field Guides. This one right here is the Peterson Field Guide for medicinal plants and herbs. And it's a nice field guide to take along with you. Kaylee at the Honeystead recommend I got this one. And then they also got the one for the mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
If you're interested in foraging mushrooms as well. So them 3 books. Tampa love these books. I love them. Yeah. I even got the Peterson Field Guide for birds.
Yeah. And another, you can go to your Tractor Supply and find a lot of them books right there too.
Mm-hmm. Simply Bell said, Tampa, you'll eat Bambi if you get. No, I won't eat Bambi. No, I won't.
She ain't gonna eat Bambi. I'll eat Bambi for her.
I know you will, because I'll eat leaves before I eat meat. Not if it's that, I'm not.
My Renaissance, that's just what they taught us, and that's what they taught me in the military. You take it and rub it right here on the bottom. Your lip may not seem sensitive, but the bottom of your lip right here is sensitive. So whatever the item is, you rub it on there, and if it start itching, burning, stuff like that, don't eat it.
Okay, unique.
That's how I was taught my Renaissance.
Nigga said I could forage dandelion. And here I am back then thinking dandelion was a weed. And it's straight medicinal.
Medicinal.
I'm like, man, all the lies we were told. Come to find out, everything we needed was right there.
Tampa, everything that we need and that can keep us healthy. They don't want to tell us about it. They don't want us to use it because it's all about the green.
Right.
And I ain't talking about the grass.
Mm-hmm. Mike said, I've learned so many so-called weeds. My yard are food. Ooh.
And Mike ain't gonna admit it either, but when times get hard, he already got some squirrels in the bottom of the freezer. Go ahead and admit it, Mike. Go ahead and admit it.
But I go backwards. I'm not straying from my garden to get wild plants. I keep bringing wild plants into my garden. CB, that's good. I would love to have me a whole food forest. Like, seriously. He said, Tampa, Google it. Someone is supplying the restaurants in your area. I think it's called Gordon's. Truth. I'm going to look into it. But also going to the thrift store or antique shops. I've been going to thrift stores and antique shops looking for big, nice pots. Because Miss Alice got a nice pot by her. I think her grandma or her mom left it.
I don't want a pot for cooking. I want a pot to render some wax.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. She said, I got a Kindle in my Faraday pack along with my generator. I'm so used to book. Them books right there will be in my go bag, to-go bag. Gotta get in print, physical, tangible books, y'all. Right. I need my print book. Yes, Peterson books are excellent. Them 3 books that I showed y'all, along with a few of my herbal books, got to roll with me. Gotta roll with me. We not playing them games. So the next question is, is community more important than supplies? No. Not to me. Not to me. I need supplies. But the thing is, we are having camping equipment and supplies for my son being in Boy Scouts. I just need to pack the necessities and put together all of our important documents, batteries, flashlight, etc. Right grounded. I got to do the same thing. I ain't going to even lie. I got to do the same thing. Better than the aspiring Renaissance grandma. Right. Big Pharma got a lot of plants classified as weeds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tractor Supplies has native to your area guides too. They got a couple of Tractor Supplies in here. I suggest an Allen Bassett books for mushroom and fungus. I gotta take a picture of that. I ain't never heard of that one. Happy Mac. Let me scroll.
Alan Bassett.
What everybody say? Did anybody put their ounces in? Everybody speaking. Bougie speaking. Bougie heard. No, it looked good, hon. I miss my locks, Bougie. I miss them. I just found out chickweed is edible. I have a cement mixer full of it growing.
Hey,
She want me to show y'all her lion that she's growing.
What?
Growing.
I not going line.
that kind of look like a goat.
And this is that don't look like no goat. You know that don't look like no goat.
That look like the horns coming back there.
Jig's trying to be funny, Mackenzie. He don't want to give you your props.
I ain't taking them from you, Mac.
Right. I sure miss my locks. I nicked it. I mean, CC hair. I mean, Bougie hair looked good. My pals will bring me food, not food. Legacy Wilderness Academy has a good book and videos if you forage in the Southwest. Okay, let me take a picture of that one too, because I got sometimes I ain't gonna remember none of that. Like my books. What's the biggest mistake preppers make? Not rotating their food. That's one.
No, that's not the biggest mistake.
For me, it is. You buying food, but you eating what you bought first instead of rotating and eating what's old, as opposed to rotating your food. That's one mistake I know they make.
Well, Tampa, if you think about you and all the stuff you had, you couldn't rotate because everything's packed in there.
Yeah, my mistake was I should have gave that food to people in need. She said, them books are too big. Baby, my books ain't. Baby, what happens when you can't use your electronics and you ain't got no internet? Do Kindle work without internet?
Until the battery go dead.
Baby, I said no. I got 4 books that's going with me. Those 3 I showed y'all and 1 more. And they will fit in a book bag.
That's what they call survival books, because they make them small now.
He said no, Tampa, because you don't have supplies. You won't be a part of a community.
But she got seeds to become a part of the community.
First of all, I ain't got to be a part of the community. If that's the case.
Really, one of them seeds you got.
Because if I gotta have supplies to be a part of a community, guess what? I won't be a part of a community. And 2, you don't know what I got. He said the line, I don't talk about prepping. I don't have preps. I don't move along. Right, Happy Matt. Thinking they prepare. Right, Bougie. And being in a community ain't always a smart thing.
True that.
Because what if them people in the community ain't got no preps?
A lot of people come to the community just so they can take them preps.
What you said. Trying to be nosy to see what you got. So being a part of a community ain't always the best thing to do. Because if y'all ever seen that movie, Leave the World Behind, that man went to that man's house talking about we friends. And that man told him, who you talking about? Friends. Only concerned about these people in this house right here.
That's it.
So And you watch this man prepare. You watch this man go to the store, get water, food, supplies. You watched him. But you was too busy on vacation with your nice house and your nice suit to even buy a case of water. And you thought because the world was in chaos that he was going to be your friend? No. That word goes out the door. If it's between me and Jay's friend, and I got this family behind me, and Jags knew all of the same thing that I knew. Oh, no.
She gonna leave her family. She gonna leave her family behind to try to find me.
You know what my folks used to tell me? When I started prepping, I kept telling them at least get 3 months of food in their house. Ain't nobody got to do nothing like that. Ain't nothing going to happen. I got enough for 2 months because they go grocery shopping every other month.
Yeah, I better get some of that too.
But then had the nerve to say, well, if something hit the fan, I just come over your house. You prepping.
Wrong answer.
Thank you. James. I prepped for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I prepped for 15 people. And that was me, my daughters, grandchildren, and son-in-law. Because if they had to come to me, that's how I prepped. All of that food that I had for just me and Mackenzie, come on now. I prepped just in case my grandchildren and my children had to come to my house. They had air mattresses, they had blankets, they had everything that they needed. They might not have a bedroom, but they had something to sleep on and something to keep them warm.
That's it.
My mama said the same thing. Oh, well, I ain't got to worry about prepping. We can come to your house. If you ain't one of them 14 people I just know.
One of the quarantine people.
Right. Blabbing is a big mistake. First, they'll think you crazy for prepping. Then when it's hits the fan, they'll want your prep. What happened, Matt?
That's it.
That's why when you show your canning pantry, your supply room, your storage, everything you got on your property, you don't think your neighbors around you following your YouTube channel?
I'm sure mine's snooping around here somewhere.
Kindle can last a month, same as carrying books. But I was asking, was the Kindle on? Do you have to have internet for the Kindle? Or does it work without a Kindle? I mean, the internet.
It works without the internet, but you ain't gonna get the stuff that you want with it.
Okay. She said all my books are downloaded on the Kindle.
Oh, okay,
so
she
it doesn't
good.
need the internet.
She
Right,
downloaded the book. She good.
She downloaded, so she good. He said it's a smart brain. Right. Wait a minute. I just jumped up to something.
You just jumped up to something.
Mike, I had it on Mike, didn't I? Oh, there you go. Tampa is already the queen. Well, thank you, cousin. And I used to tell my folks, then they used to just talk about you just a hoarder. You just collecting food and water and meds and supplies. You just a hoarder. And I'm like, I bet you ain't no hungry hoarder.
And that's the goal right there.
Right. Bet you I won't be hungry. And the only thing I would worry about is if I had to evacuate and I couldn't take my stuff with me. Only just the bug out bag. Easily recharge small solar power. CB said, long term, you're going to need them. Folks can do more together than by themselves. If you want a good community later, you got to be growing it now. If they need to know something, tell them. Right. And he asked them what were they bringing to the table.
Well, that's one of the reasons we help everybody so much now in the community. Prepare. Everybody got free information, so you prepared that when something do happen, you don't have to go running to your neighbor.
Right, because my Renaissance said, baby, communities don't play. A real community don't play that. You can't just show up empty-handed. They serious about their business. You done sat here and watch me prepare for 6 months taking note, and you think you're going to just come over here and just enjoy the fruits of my labor? Where they do that at? They do it over there on Lizard Lick Valley, but not on the creek side.
I'm like, boy, Tampa, if I could throw this brush and hit you in the head, I'd throw it.
Oh, snap. Not having different places where they store their preps. We can't bring everything from home. Diversify your preps. Right.
That's why you have different locations and you have stuff at them different locations. If you can't go north and your stuff is at north, have some place always in the south and in the west too, that you can always go to another location to get you what you need.
Right. I always have downloaded historical documents and major literacy works in case something really hits the fan. Somebody got to have a historical record. She said, religious texts too. I'm such a librarian. Yeah, it's my Renaissance is correct. No need internet connection. Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. We appreciate you hanging out. And the last question is, how do you prepare without becoming paranoid? You know how like some people talking about the doomsday preppers and
Stop listening to other people.
Like the world is going to end.
Do what you got to do.
If the world is going to end in 2 years, everybody going to die in 2 years. Why are we prepping?
No, the world was supposed to end in 2020.
I thought it was 2012.
Nah. The last one I heard, this was supposed to be the earth. This earth was supposed to have been over in 2020. The preacher had everybody go sell all their stuff and said, buy a camper, and we're going to meet up at this park right here so we all get taken away together. And now he's still there getting folks money.
Yeah, everybody said 2012. I'm like, 2012. That meant I had billboards, they had billboards and everything. They even came out with a movie 2012. And now I'm saying that the stuff that's going on in the world today, guys, this is entertainment purposes only. So the stuff that they're talking about now is becoming of the Messiah. Everything that's going on with the W's and everything that they're doing now with the with the stuff they got going on over there in the other countries and the US and all that, it's the Bible and this is what's supposed to be happening. And I'm like, oh my God, here we go again with the BS. Look, see, Beyonce, I heard it was 2000. And Kanisha said, y'all remember Y2K? Right.
That's what I mean, 2000.
I'm like, dude, man. And everybody went about all the toilet tissue. For towels. And the bread and the milk. And y'all still here doing the same old thing. Now you're doing it again. I'm like, man, when y'all gonna wake up? This ain't nothing but a money game and a control mechanism. People just try to control your mind, and keep on letting them.
When all this mess happened, I go buy me some more washcloths. That's all I need.
Look, Unique said it ended in 2012. We are in a simulation now. I don't know. I just feel something ain't right, man. Was supposed to end in 1980s, according to one religion. Oh, yeah, Y2. I'm like, man, there's so many of these false prophets out here talking about what's about to happen, what ain't about to happen. Then you got people talking about something, we all going to be dead in 2 years. What you prepping for? We're going to all be dead in 2 years. So in 2 years, that'd be 2028. Jags, it's not
Mhm.
nice to be over there laying down,
I'm
going to
gonna
sleep with
try.
the car hanging out.
Please.
I just got you real
I'm
thinking
gonna
about
try growing loofah this year. That's where I don't need to go by.
right. You're always paranoid until you not, and it's jump off. What you said, I heard it was 2026. See, right? Storm said this is all assimilation. I believe we in something that ain't right. It's not normal. It's going to end this year on my birthday, August 12th. So I'm like, what's the purpose of prepping for? What's the purpose of any of this? My thing is, why are you paying taxes on land that was already here?
Because people want your money.
You in the mortgage for 30 odd years, you pay that off, but you still got to pay taxes that the house sits on. How in the hell is this the land of the free?
That's just the wording. That's just wording.
You get up and what's up, Gil? Welcome in. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous, man. I'm gonna try growing loofah. Oh, I need to be able to have me some loofah. I want to learn how to make my own paper towels. I watched this lady make her own paper towels and use one of them little roller things that you did. And they disposable, not disposable, but reusable.
Wash it.
Watch it. I'm about sick of throwing away money. You throwing away money when you buy paper towels, paper plates, plastic spoons. You're literally throwing away money. You throwing away money when you buy trash bags. You out there going to this store. I was at Family Dollar yesterday looking for some trash bags. Trash bag $12. I'm like, why am I paying $12 for some trash bags and throwing in the garbage? And you know why it was $12?
I'm listening.
Well, give me the bag, Mackenzie, with the garbage bags in. Hurry up. You know what? I'm gonna show you why it was $12. Ultra Strong, because it's got a lavender and sweet vanilla scent. $12 for some trash can bags that I gotta just throw in the garbage just to put trash in.
That's because they got an odor to them. They smell good.
Even the one without the odor was $12. And it had less bags in the one that was odorless. I don't understand. This terrible simulation, shut it down in now. But on a serious note, stuff always actually happen. What you said, Mike, it's gonna continue to happen. Running late, I will have did a hard switch to my big homemade power station hookup, more of solar panel. Oh, you got it hooked up yet? Gil, man, Gil be prepped. He's a prepper. One of these predictions will come true. The thing is, will you be prepared? Don't get numb because the date keep moving. It's a simulation, and the last update is glitched. They have to patch it now like they do when a game updates and breaks. That tickled Mackenzie.
What? That tickled me.
Michael possibly starting with Terminator and ending with the Matrix.
Hey.
Hey, Gloria, how you doing? A train spilled toxic gas today. You live near, you had the best have a mass place to go. Wow. I'm about sick of this. Is this the way that we supposed to live?
No, we all supposed to live in peace and harmony, but hey, Miss Gloria.
Hey, Miss Gloria, I think a lot of this feeling uneasy is left over from the rug getting pulled out from the big cough 19. Right happened, Matt. C19 changed a lot. It changed a lot. And people be wondering why I don't like folks hugging me. I was sick as a dog with that mess. I had pneumonia and the C19 at the same time. I didn't want nobody touching me. So, yeah, they said same universe, unique.
I think they gave a lot of people the test, and even though it came up negative, they told them it was positive.
Because they was getting money. Because it was getting money. Jack said because it had 10 bags. They getting money. Every time them folks went to the doctor, they put on their stuff C19 because they were getting money for it. So if they diagnosed you with C19, they got paid more money.
Mm-hmm.
Expensive trash can. Expensive trash and boo-boo paper. We tossing and flushing money. Right, Mike? We is literally throwing away money. Money I could be using to get that thing that I want, Jigs, we talked about. Yes, this universe is trash. So he said we use the plastic bags in the grocery stores for the bathroom and office trash. My daughter and them do that. Every garbage, every bag that she get from the grocery store, she uses as trash bags.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, man, Miss Glory is speaking to everybody. I concur, truth. I don't get it. I don't get it why we have to live this way.
I wish we all did think alike, but we don't.
That's true. It's true. It's what can I get from you and what and
Linda
how I
Okie
can get it from.
OG.
Who you say?
Linda Okie. Linda
Hey, Miss
Okie
Linda.
OG.
Hey, Miss Linda.
No, the Okie OG.
Well,
Okie.
hey, Okie. Tampa is 12 now because they got rid of plastic shopping bags that people use as trash bags. No plastic shopping bags, but you can have plastic trash bags. Make it make sense. Right. Just crazy, man. We live the way we're willing to live. One day, folks, I'll get fed up enough to change it.
Welcome in, we Terry.
What's up, Terry Homestead? Hey, Lynn. My name is Tampa, and that's Jigs over there. That's the honey man. You're right, Jigs. I heard that from a nurse mouth in New York where the highest amount of staff perish.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad, though. Then that's why I've been looking at a lot of, I'm trying not to say the word because it's still a secret, but the people that I'm trying, you know what I'm trying to do. A lot of them said the way that their living wasn't free. They were tired of being part of the rat race, tired of being a part of a system that's broken and not for them, and it's just against them. And they were tired. And I see why they do what they do. We do that too for the small garbage cans in the bedroom. Right. My daughter, she sure do. She clean all their garbage bags. I mean, they plastic bags that they get with their groceries in. Well,
yeah, I got a neighbor that lives not too far from me on the main road. You can't. They got bushes all up in the front, their property, and they stay in a little trailer, a trailer on wheels.
wow.
So if they have to jump up and go, all they do is just unhook stuff and drive on. See,
I say it's all about the greed while we live this way. And Grounded for Life said it's supposed to have ended back in 1999 too.
Not 1999. Dun, dun, dun.
Those mullein leaves are mighty soft. I heard, man, that you can use mullein leaves as toilet paper.
Mm-hmm.
And that property I had down there in Arkansas had plenty of mullen grown. Oh, I hate it was in that location. Because I would have got me a tent and went out there and camped on that thing. Lynn, I've been on YouTube for about a year now.
I've been on here a good while.
They over there on your side, Jigs.
Uh-huh.
Those yellow dollar store bags been recycled so much they rip if you look at them the wrong way.
But you know, I was looking at that. What was I doing? It was YouTube channel. Now they got plastic bags, and I'm looking at these people putting live chicken, ducks, all the stuff in the bag. The bag ain't tear up. But we got, you put a loaf of bread in the bag done tore up.
What you said, it is all a test to see who's going to comply willingly. The diaper on the face in 2020 gave them a visual without them having to make physical contact. Sit back and watch us. I rather drank tea with my mother. What you said, my Renaissance. True, what you said. But guys, have a couple of backup plans. Don't just have one and thinking it's gonna be ironclad. It's not. You might can't bug in. What happens if you can't? What happens if you have to bug out? What's your long-term residual and plan? Resilience plan. What skills are you learning? Are you trying to learn how to garden? Are you trying to learn how to press a can? Are you trying to learn how to dig a hole in the ground and build you a root cellar? Like I'm going to do when I get a chance.
Hey. Or dig a hole and make you a well.
That too. You can't have just one plan. You need multiple plans. So I hope this helps someone. You know, I hope you got something from it. Jade, you got anything else you want to say?
Hey, as they say, ain't nobody coming to save you. Better save yourself.
What you said. And if you don't pay them taxes, they will take the property from you too. Right grounded for life. Like I done paid you 30 years of my hard-earned income to say I own this house. And I don't own this house. Because if I don't pay my property taxes, you can auction it off at a tax sale. Or you could get my house for eminent domain because you want to run a railroad track through it.
Ain't gonna happen.
It's sad, man. So what we are stewardess of whatever we have until we leave this world.
That's it. Once you leave, don't worry about it no more.
Right. That's all. So I'm like now I'm over living the rat race. I'm truly over.
Yeah. No. 2011, I was getting more information. I wasn't doing videos then. I was getting information.
Oh, yeah. I came on YouTube on 2012, but I just started making no videos till last year? Yep. I was just a supporter. I was out here supporting people's channel.
I was using YouTube to assist me in my job.
Right. Simply Bell said, right. Pay taxes or not. If they want your property, they can get it, owned or not.
Well, I'm not going to make it that easy for you.
It's sad, man. But I got a game plan, and I'm going to stick to that game plan. And
until the game is over.
Right. And when I'm ready to reveal it, then I'll let the community know. Until then, I'm keeping my mouth shut. I ain't telling nobody nothing that I'm doing. It's only a few select people that know.
I don't know.
Everybody else?
No.
Whatever. I forgot to send you the picture. I finished it today, though. Tampa, 30-year mortgage will cost you 3 times the original amount before this. But what you said, true?
Yeah. Deuces, my Renaissance.
Good night, my Renaissance. Good night, Unique.
Good night.
Guys,
Lanier.
I appreciate y'all hanging out with us tonight. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you have not subscribed to me, Tempest Creek Homestead and More. Please do so. And if you have not subscribed to his name, is J3GS Farms, not the Honey Master. That you cannot find that channel nowhere. So, other than that, go over there. He's a beekeeper. You might learn something.
I'll come back tonight. You might learn something.
You gonna lie tonight?
Well, tomorrow night.
I will say you said tonight. I was like, you gonna lie tonight? Like, okay, dude, what we talking about? But tomorrow night we are talking about how to become a beekeeper and have your questions ready. Jags will be on the channel tomorrow, and we'll.
I don't know nothing, y'all. I'm just doing it.
Oh Lord, I
Until
will
tomorrow
see
night,
y'all
child.
tomorrow in the food stamp line at 1:30. Other than that, y'all have a beautiful, blessed night. Peace out, people.
Not the honey badger. Not the honey badger.
Honey Master. Honey Master.
Creekside Queen. Tampa, queen of the creek. Built on faith, yeah, the roots run deep. Turning dust to gold, every crop I keep. Hard work don't stop, I don't ever sleep. Up before the rooster, hands in the dirt. Every seed I plant, gotta know my worth. Ain't no silver spoon, had to build my own. Now the homestead strong like the crops I've grown. Brick by brick, stitch by stitch. Turning small town life into something rich. Crafting my dreams, got the hammer and thread. While the world's still talking, I stay 2 steps ahead. From the garden to the stream, from the land to the sky. Blood, sweat, and faith, that's how I ride.
Hey, Tampa, Queen of the Creek. What it do, y'all? Y'all have a good night. James, I'm finna send you a picture. Stay in the background.
Staying in the background. Oh.
What